Hello, my loves, and welcome back. This is Jameson with Pretty Young Tarot, and I'm here with another pick a card reading. Today we're going to be using crystals to choose our piles. So we have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, group number 4. You can go ahead and pause the video now or refer back to the thumbnail to figure out how your person is feeling and what they would say to you, because I do have some cards that I made for that purpose. All right, so let's jump right in with group number 1. So if you chose the Amethyst point, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle out the cards first and just get the whole energy going before, oh, why is that flipped? Before we start talking. So I am going to be doing their energy, then their feelings towards you, and the connection overall. All right. So what is going on with pile number 1's person? Interesting. There is a fair amount of challenging energy already coming through. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Okay, already picking up a strong vibe. Okay. Okay, so you're definitely on this person's mind heavily, but I don't think you're very happy with them right now. So this is your feelings at this moment. Okay, so you definitely, this is a divine, you believe this is divine connection. because we do have the Emperor and the Empress here. So this is pretty telling. This seems to be kind of what's going on in the Twin Flame collective at large, or Ascension Partners, you know, deep soulmate connections. So for what we have here, as far as like how this person is representing themselves right now, we have the Fool in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. So this person is feeling very stuck and stagnant. They may even have some form of like group that they're trying to rely on, but in general they're not really feeling a sense of happiness right now. We have dolphins here, which are, you know, very like sociable and fun and loving, and I mean, this really could be a third party situation. Obviously take it as it resonates, you would already know. And we also have like a gazelle here, but it's in reverse. So it's like this person, maybe they quickly made like a rash decision and they regret it now, or they are either feeling stuck in a situation that they are currently in. So we do have borderline personality symptoms, which this is marked kind of by having like the core root of that problem is having abandonment issues. So if for some reason things got difficult between the two of you, this person could have, like I said, made a rash decision and stepped out of this connection and is now faced with this unhappiness, but it's more than likely something that they created, because we do also have, I'm sorry I didn't see you before. So I think that this person more than likely took you for granted in the past, or didn't see where you were coming from. They didn't, like, they were blinded by like this psychological illness that they have. This usually stems from having, like I said, abandonment issues that stem from childhood. So this person could have had a really like turbulent home life growing up, and they have a hard time finding a comfort zone, I feel like. But I do feel like to some degree this person had that like feeling, like, or has that feeling of stability with you, but now that it's kind of lost, it's like I feel like this person just can't muster up the courage or the energy or even make a decision on how to approach you, because we also have, we have a fox here. So I do think this person could have had some deceptive energies, or appeared to be deceptive to you. And we do have a gecko here, which has a lot to do with like masking, or like chameleons, like they, you know, kind of just fit into whatever circumstances that they're in. And with the Three of Cups here in reverse, I do think this person oftentimes like masks themselves to try to fit into like an in-group or some form of, because this is an Aquarius card, which has to do with like friends. So I do think that friends really had a big impact on this connection, and in a negative way. So next to the I'm sorry I didn't see you before, we have I'm insecure of what people will think if I pursue you. So yeah, like I said, there is some element of like this person fears criticism if they choose to move forward with this connection. And for a lot of them, like, although they feel this comfort zone with you, like they feel comfort in you, they have some form of comfort within this, you know, social setting, social group, friendship group, whatever this 11th house energy is, that really prevents them from stepping out of their comfort zone, because they don't want to make other people uncomfortable, and so they're more likely to sacrifice their own happiness. So anyway, that's how this person is representing themselves. And I do think that, like, these are things that this person recognizes. I kind of doubt that they know that they have borderline personality symptoms, but they have some consciousness of the fact that they have a tendency to act irrationally and impulsively, and that it's really negatively impacted this connection in some way. So this is how they view the situation between you two. And they have the World in reverse, the King of Swords upright, and then the Seven of Swords. So I feel like this is really giving me, I feel like this person could have acted like they played you, just because we do have the Seven of Swords. It's in reverse though, so they want to release this energy, especially with the World. They want to kind of like, this is a karmic lesson for them. Like they because of the BPD, like these two energies go very well together, because people with borderline personality have a tendency to kind of have like a vindictive streak, not because they, you know, never loved you or anything like that, because as we can see here, like this person does believe that, you know, this is a true love connection. But they do it because, you know, they're trying to fill a void. It's very similar to like, it has a strong link to like codependency and addiction as well. So more than likely this person stepped out of this connection, or, you know, made some stupid decisions, believed their friends over you, or, you know, took the wrong advice because of this issue that they have with, because they're also afraid of like this friend group abandoning them. So they're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I think that's what they're trying to convey here, that that this action, whatever deceptive actions they took, wasn't personal. It's a personal issue that they have, but it wasn't personally against you, because this person definitely, I mean, we have the Empress there, and we also have please have my baby. So you could have a child with this person, or they want you to have their children, obviously. But this person is just, like, we have dark psychology here too. So this person could also have a tendency to be manipulative. We do have the King of Swords here. And in the best form, this person can be really logical and just, and they can, you know, they're kind of like a humanitarian. We have Aquarius kind of written all over this reading. We have a lot of air sign energy too, because we also have Mercury, which is Gemini. And this person is kind of like trying to devise a plan to probably like sneak back into your life here, to like, they may even try to come back and ask for closure with the World here, because they feel like a cycle hasn't been completed. They feel like I mean, obviously because they love you, they just, what happened doesn't sit right with them. But I do think that like moving over into how they feel about you, I think that they see you as having blocked them. Like you could have maybe actually blocked them. I'm kind of surprised that the block isn't here. We got psychic upgrade and crying over spilled milk. So I definitely see that they think that you're very hurt by whatever the situation is, or like how things transpired in the past. But they are seeing you as somebody who is irreplaceable, and they want you to know that. And even though, you know, they may have had some choice words to say to you in the past that they didn't mean it, which I know it's kind of hard to believe, but this person is just like, when air signs are upset, they have no filter. And this person is definitely a very, like, they have heavy air energy coming through, and they just really want to make it up to you. Like, that's something I forgot to read here, but it says, please let me make it up to you. At the very least, they would want friendship with you, because, like, they would settle for friendship because they do value you now. Like, they are sorry that they didn't see that value before. And I'm not telling you to take this person back. That's definitely not what, you know, especially if this person put you in a third party situation or whatever, like you'll know like what resonates with your heart. Especially, I think this person, like, they have a lot of earth-based connections that gossiped about the situation, just really led this person astray. They, which ultimately led to this 5 of Pentacles in reverse. We do have a ladybug here, which always symbolizes like luck and good fortune. So like, no matter what happens and whatever decision you make about the situation, like, I do see good fortune coming to you. And we have an armadillo. So yeah, definitely somebody who's very, like, you're very protected, or feeling very like, what is the word? I'm getting like 9 of Wands energy, like, you know, like wounded warrior energy. Like, you don't know if you can trust this person. And I think that you're totally justified in feeling that way, because especially somebody who's so easily influenced, and air signs have a tendency to do this. They, like, because especially, you know, the mutable ones, so, or anybody who's like Mercury dominant, like, Virgo generally needs facts to back things up, like to believe gossip, but they do have a tendency to like to gossip. But Gemini, like, there is that like duplicity, and that can also be found in Libra, because Libra does mask. So this person could be a Libra. But Aquarians are also just like very manipulative in a bad like manifestation, or in like their low vibration. So I just think that this person does have a tendency to, like, if somebody tries to, and especially if they love that person, if somebody says something negative about a situation they're in, they're more inclined to kind of follow that advice, because people know that this person's very logical, and so they have a tendency to cut off their like heart from the situation. And I see in this case, it really just like really fucked your person over. People could have used dark psychology on them. Yeah, and oh my God, we have brotherhood sitting here. So I really feel like there isn't like some friend group that okay, fine, you're just gonna stay there. Some friend group that has strongly influenced this person's opinion of you in a very negative way, but it's probably like, it's definitely for selfish reasons, more than likely, because like misery loves company. I do want to clarify this brotherhood, like, I've been seeing the signs and synchronicities, so they do feel telepathically connected to you. Yeah, and then we have block them. So, and then we have sex equals power. So I think that this person has a lot of players, or like people who are just, matrix runners or unevolved people in their area. That sounds weird. In their environment. That's the word I'm looking for. And these people aren't willing to change toxic behaviors. And this is what keeps your person stuck, is because they really, I think that they do really love these people, but in a way, because I just flashed this and it was like, so this person could be struggling with an addiction here, but it says, I want to protect you. It's like, they don't blame you for putting yourself in the situation. And I think that they are proud of you for putting yourself in the situation. Like in the 5D, even if in the 3D they seem bitter, it's only because they can't get to you right now, but they recognize, like, on a soul level, that these people aren't good for them, and they're not good for your connection, and like, why would you want to be around that kind of energy? So let's see, I kind of just want to pick these up and see what like their next like steps towards you might be. Or next actions, I guess. All right. So what is group number one's next actions towards them? Like, and it's interesting because it's like the energy that I'm picking up, it's not really like I really feel like this person's heart chakra is blocked off. It's like they know that they love you, like logically they should love you, and they do. Like there's like a small like little bit of like heart involved there, but I think that this person, like the majority of what they feel is they feel stuck and bound in their situation. What is this person's next actions? Okay. So we have the Seven of Swords here again. It did come up in reverse. She's wearing the mask on the back of her head, so I feel like he wants to reveal himself to you. More than likely, this person's going to come in and apologize. But we do have two fire energies in reverse, which are very flighty energies. So I feel like whatever they're bringing in is not going to be like, especially not something like an Empress would want. You'd be like, okay, like that's great, but does not fix the problem, okay? So yeah, they want to come out of this energy of kind of feeling like blocked off from you and more like reserved. And then we do have the World. So they, like I said, I feel like this person's going to communicate that they want to come in and give you closure or get closure for themselves. And you might see a side of them that you haven't seen before. But yeah, I mean, overall, this person is just in a really strong ego dynamic right now. Like they're still very much so attached to their ego and what people think of them and how, this connection makes them look. And this person is definitely like a people pleaser, or like achieve like status. They want to achieve some form of status. Like that could literally be like their goal in life is to, you know, be rich and powerful, because they really want people to see them as like the King of Wands. And they may even act fairly spiritual, or, you know, like very like in tune with that like side of life. But at the end of the day, it's like, I feel like this person does have gifts, but they don't know how to use them. They're very confused. We have the 7 of Cups over here. And so that also is indicative of this person like having options. Like, I just feel like this person does not, I mean, there's no like real pentacles here, other than like, oh, they're going to give you like a little bit more of an expressive version of themselves, like more expressive than they have been in the past, but it's still not like that. It's more like negative emotions, or like regret and like sadness, but it's like they don't have a plan for the future, because pages, like, they're messengers, and knights usually have more to back them up. But at the end of the day, like, he literally like has a stick, like, that's it. Take that as it resonates. Like, this person definitely like just wants to reconnect with you, but also, like, especially if this person is struggling with an addiction, it would be alcoholism. But I also feel like this person is addicted to just like being in their own like martyrdom, or like victimhood, like pity, like self-pity. Even though they recognize that they did do you dirty in some sort of way, I think that their higher self is just really calling them to close, like get this closure. But I do think that, you know, if you were open to that, like, sort of like, you know, like sexual thing or something, they would want more than more than approve. But I think that their higher self is calling them to close out this connection so that they can address their healing. Because in a way, this connection is kind of like enabling them to, you know, have their cake and eat it too. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, group number 1. Hopefully that brings some clarity to the situation, and this type of person that you're dealing with. I mean, I think you already know this, but like, you deserve somebody who isn't that influenced by other people. So hopefully, oh, I was going to grab you guys some letters too from my Sephora bag. Sorry, that might be loud. Okay, so there's a hair. It's like cat hairs. Okay, so we have the number 3 might be significant, so this person could be born in March. Okay, so we have D and an A and another A. This could be an X of yours, because we have an X here. And then we have T, so we have tan. So this person might have dark skin. We also have Dan. So, I mean, their name could be Dan, Daniel, Danny. Your name could be Dana. Data. This person could work in data, so like IT, especially with that, you know, all that air energy. Those people do have a tendency to work in that sort of career field. Pretty much all I'm seeing here. Tad. Like a tadpole. I mean, it is kind of like the energy that I'm feeling. Like, I feel like this person is like, you know, like, you have to kiss a lot of frogs, but this person's just literally just a fucking tadpole right now. Like, they're not even like at a frog status. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in my next reading. Moving on to group number 2. So if you chose this clear quartz point, this is going to be your reading on how your person feels about you, kind of what they're going through right now, how they view your connection, how they view you, things that they might say. And then we'll get some initials as well. So all right, so how are they showing up right now in this, in life, you know, this wondrous world? What is their energy like right now? Interesting. Hierophant. This came up like sideways. I do feel like it wants to be upright. Well, these are pretty good energies so far. Okay. I do think this person is very focused on their coin right now. Awesome. Substance abuse issue. It's too many. Interesting. Sorry guys, I know like shuffling on camera is kind of annoying, but I feel like it really helps me like tune into the energies. Yeah, sometimes I love having nails, sometimes I hate them. So most of you guys, this is a soul connection. Oh my god, wow, this person is kind of a mess. Oh my lord, I don't even... I'm just gonna put away the ones that aren't face up, except for those two, because I feel like they belong there. So I want to get one more here. At the bottom of the deck we have, I am insecure about what people will think if I pursue you. So I'm getting an astrological overall energy for how this person feels about this connection. All right, so this could be someone that you've dated, or someone you have kids with, or somebody who is a Leo. And then I'm pulling a card to figure out what your energy is like right now. Not how they perceive it, but what it's actually like. The Hermit. So yeah, you could be in separation from this person. You could be a Virgo as well. Let's go ahead and dive into these energies. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna address that later. This whole energy is just kind of like messy. Like I just really feel like this person is messy. Yeah, on your side of like how they feel about you, which is like how I think like how they're perceiving you right now. We have I need to be left alone, and then we have the Hermit here for you. So you guys are just not having this person's shit. I love it. Okay, so yeah, definitely a soul connection here of some sort. Awesome. Wow. Okay, so you guys might have been attracted to pile number 1 too. There are some similar energies coming through here, but there are some pretty big differences. We do have just a lot going on. Like, this person has a lot going on. This person is very spiritually gifted, although I don't think that they use it. Pisces energy has a tendency, or like spiritual energy can go to like one of two ways. It can either be very spiritual, like how it's supposed to be used and utilized, or people can run from that and it usually turns into or manifests as some sort of codependency or addiction. This person definitely is a hard worker. They are very, very materialistic, money like oriented, and just focused on like strategizing, like how to be successful. Like, this person at the end of the day wants to be successful. I really feel like your person is someone who is very resourceful and has they're kind of like a force to be reckoned with. They have a very high vitality. I'm pretty sure this is an eagle, but honestly, I'm feeling more like a vulture. Like, I think this person is very, like I said, strategic, like kind of out for themselves. I'm getting like dog eat dog world. This person has a very tough exterior. They do not show their emotions very well. And plus these two energies, these two energies in astrology are squared. So they have this, they may have this depth to them, but they don't show it. And they are determined not to show it. It's like this person isn't like an forthright person who will tell you how they're feeling. Like, they're going to show you through their actions and probably through gifts. Like, that's something that they like to do. They do like to more than likely spoil whoever they're with, if they have the financial means. If they don't have the financial means, they will be very shrewd and more than likely kind of just critical. And I feel like this is how this person could have really acted in the past. At the end of the day, this person does love you. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to be like, bitch, where? Because I think that this person really could have been unfaithful in the past, and this could have been with a karmic partner. And they may have acted pretty unapologetic about it. Because I do see this person as having some borderline tendencies. We also have narcissistic tendencies. And I do think this person has been in an abusive relationship. More than likely, this person has also presented themselves as being abusive at times, which obviously you should not ever have to deal with that, because we do have narcissistic tendencies, which kind of go hand in hand with BPD symptoms. This person can just, this is the type of person who can fly off the handles. And we also have the 5 of Swords. So it's like this person wants to win at all costs. Like, when you guys are in the thick of it, they want to win at all costs. And it's really interesting because they act this way with you because they love you and you make them nervous. Like, they are intimidated by you. They're intimidated by your wisdom. They're intimidated by your creativity. In some way, there's almost a jealousy here that I'm picking up. They want to be more like you. But they can't, for some reason, they feel like they are bound kind of by the material world, and by creating comfort zones, and they live in comfort zones. And that also speaks to the substance abuse issue, because they don't cope with their emotions. Like I said, I do think this person could have Cancer in their chart. We have Cancer, Aries, and Taurus, and it's interesting because those are all on the front end of the zodiac wheel, which are the more unevolved signs typically. And it's just although this person is standing in a very strong, this is a very strong masculine energy, they could have issues with their mother, or else they could have an overprotective mother. It could go either way. They either have a very strong dependency on their mother, or they feel like they didn't really have a mother, and so, or their mom could be a narcissist too. So, or it could have been their mom, the mother's showing up here. Point is, and I think that's where this person gets their narcissistic qualities and win at all costs. This female figures have not played a good role in this person's life. But they do like recognize at least that they love you, and they want to be faithful and committed. They want to be the emperor. This is who they want to be. But I feel like they have fucked up at some point or another. This person also probably has, some form of like a friend group that kind of stands by and allows this person to act like a piece of shit. That's what this karmic relationship could also be, is like these people, like this brotherhood or this like friend group, may even like support them in being unfaithful, or like be like, they help them like justify like negative actions, and more than likely because that group is also enthralled or enmeshed in whatever this substance abuse issue is. So anyway, that's how your person's showing up. Not the best. Kind of want to pull like a sign dice. I didn't do this for the other group, but Cancer. So yeah, this person definitely has strong Cancer, and this person could even have Lilith in Cancer. Like I said, I feel like the mother figure definitely played a huge role in damaging this person, and has kind of made them fearful of attaching themselves to people, and so they like run from their emotions. Like this person definitely has not integrated their feminine side. Like they're not comfortable with expressing femininity, so that's anything that's passive. So this person may act like hyper masculine, and like they have it all going on, and they're very like, like in control, and like they command attention. And I do think that your person probably does actually really like legitimately command like respect and attention when they walk into a room, but when you kind of get underneath that like facade, they are just like, it literally just feels like this kind of energy, like a mess. And it's just interesting. The unapologetic coming up with this narcissistic tendencies and BPD symptoms. Like this person definitely needs to see a therapist. High key. Needs to see a therapist. Like this person cannot have a functional relationship until they see a therapist. And I think that. You've honestly probably told this person, especially if you're a healer. Like this could be that, like, they always talk about the narcissist empath connection. And it's like, I really feel like this unfaithful action, whatever this was part of this Five of Swords. It's like, I know this is going to hurt you, so that's why I did it. And that's why they were like unapologetics, because they were mad at you. Like their justification for treating you poorly was like, yeah, well, you made me mad. Even though you've probably put up with so much from this person that, like, okay. Like, you honestly could just feel like at a loss with this person. Like, that they love you, and that that they want to be the emperor, they want to step into their divine masculine, but they care too much about what people think. They care too much about money and finances. They care, like, they're stuck in the past. They probably have trauma bonds to these, like, old people, old flames. And, like, so you're always feeling like an option, or you have in the past. And I think you removed yourself from that situation because you have such a light. Like, you may even be like a creative healer in some way. So somebody who is, could be like a content creator, like, and you want to light the path for others. And I feel like you just kind of, like, for lack of better words, like, gave up on this person. Like, it's easier to just love them from a distance and pray and, like, light a candle for their healing instead of being, like, in the shit with them because you've had enough. Also, the next full moon will be significant here. And I'm sorry I didn't see you before, and I don't know how to talk to you. So, yeah, and then we have lifestyle difference. I definitely feel like this person is kind of just stuck in their partying ways. Like, even if they have kids, like, they just want to be, like, they want to act like a bachelor, but, like, be a husband at the same time. It's like they're not congruent. Like, you can't, have your cake and eat it too. So, either way, I do think that what's going on in your guys' situation right now is this person may have stepped into a relationship with an ex-partner that they find unfulfilling, but they're still here because they're trying to move out of this turbulent energy with you. So it's kind of like a coping mechanism. It's like when people have an addiction and they might not indulge in that addiction anymore because they realize it's a problem, but they just fill it with another addiction. This person definitely has codependency issues. It's like they want to make a decision to move out of the situation. They know that, like, they're looking at the past. They're like, this connection with you, and this is like, I've cried over you in our situation. This is a 6 of Cups. Like, they feel like, you know, this is a soulmate. Like, you're their soulmate. And they're looking up at you like, but they feel like they also can't be who you need them to be, so it's easier to be with this other person because they don't care that much about, like, they're probably just more of like a equal energetic match. This is like a rebound energy. It's kind of like what I'm getting. The 6 of Swords is always just like, it's a transitional energy. And I feel like this person is kind of looking for direction in the connection with this person. Like, they kind of hoped that, like, stepping into, like, I mean, if it's an ex-flame, they probably have, like, you know, all friends in common or whatever. They thought maybe they, like, took the wrong turn in the past, and now they realize that no, they didn't take the wrong turn. Like, that now they're just stuck in the situation. And they, like, right here, because it's like we have you make me giddy. Like, they love you. Like, they love you. And they also, like, you make them nervous. It's like this person is, like, has very sweet, genuine feelings for you. And it's like they just can't ground it. They can't, because they're not like emotionally and spiritually healed enough or awakened to allow someone in like that. Like, intimacy issues. This person, I'm surprised I have an intimacy issue thing, and it's like, I'm wearing a mask. True love. Anxious avoidant attachment. So yeah, this person could be very push-pull too. So, like, when you're close, they are like, oh God, like, get away from me. And then when you, like, back off, like how you did, now they're like, like, have you seen those, like, TikToks of people, like, with, like, their bottom lip? Anyway, yeah, they're just kind of realizing that they shit the bed here. And how they're viewing you is like, you're irreplaceable. Please let me make it up to you. And they see that you just want to be left alone, and that honestly you're, like, happy without them. Like, we have smug here. Like, they just, like, they even recognize that you're just better off. Like, you're literally just better off than them. Like, without them. And, like, you're trying to find, like, your 9 of Cups. The difference between the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups is, it's like the 9 of Cups is, like, fulfillment within yourself. Fulfillment in, like, without needing somebody else to, like, validate your feelings. And it's like, once you achieve the 9 of Cups, then you can move into the 10 of Cups. And that's when you share it with someone. And they also see you, like, kind of like addressing old wounds and just, like, reviving yourself, like, healing yourself. And they really, like, respect that. Like, I definitely, because we have the Knight of Swords here, they're more than likely, like, spying on you, like, on social media or something. And they want to take action towards you, but they're pretty sure they're going to get rejected. So, yeah, I feel like you're working on something, like, maybe, like, a creative project or something that makes you, like, is more fulfilling for you. And, like, it's also interesting because we have the 3 of Cups here, so it's like they want reunion, like, they want to come in and, like, establish a reunion, but at the end of the day, like, this person still can't be what you need. So it's not, and I think they know that too. I just want to know if there's, like, anything else. Definitely feel very sexually attracted to you. And they're like, I know you're my divine feminine. It's like they know they need to ascend. They know they need to move into, like, a healthier energy to be with you. There are things I still haven't told you, flash in the pan. I'm still attached to my karmic situation. And no. I'm confused by this no. Maybe like, no, you're not a flash in the pan. No, I don't just want you for sex. No, I made you feel like that in the past. And that might be honestly what this like connection is over here, is it's very like earthbound. What are these things that they haven't told you? The Tower. The Page of Cups. Six of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe what they haven't told you is like how much they miss you, like how messed up kind of they feel about this whole like shakeup. They probably, like whatever the thing they haven't told you is like a revelation, like something like an epiphany that they had recently. That has to do with like, honestly, they could have gotten like a psychic upgrade or something, or like been seeing signs or something. They want to move things along. They want to, I'm getting drawn to these clocks too. So it's like, there's something about their intuition, psychic abilities, and as it relates to time. And their third, I do think that this person's third eye chakra is opening, because you can see in the wheel with this octopus has like a third eye little thing going on there. This person has definitely been doing a lot of like reflecting and thinking about this connection. I feel like they might just tell you that they're, like maybe they're going to move. Like, okay, what is this movement? Where, like, what? I gotta know. I'm nosy. Okay, so what is like? Where are they going? What is this like Page of Cups? Like, what did you just figure out? Six of Wands, Two of Cups, Four of Swords, the Star, and the Hangman. This could just be them recognizing that you're their soulmate. But I also feel like maybe like they could tell you, I think this is a heron. I just saw one of these in one of my dreams recently. And it usually is about like being divisive in a tough situation. I mean, I do think this person's surrendering and detaching from the situation because they feel like they have to. But they don't feel victorious. And like, I feel like they just want the Two of Cups with you. I mean, it came out reverse, but I feel like this person is just like kind of seeing the maybe even just the strength of this connection, like how, you know, the stars here, like written in the stars, or like the Hangman's a very spiritual energy. Like they might just be like coming to grips with that 5D connection. You guys are gonna have to tell me what this this person might literally have gotten like information in their dreams, because like I said, there's a lot of like lunar energy here. So anyway, I'm going to pick these up real quick, and then we're going to grab your initials, and then I will send you on your way. Sorry, that was like so much effort going on there, trying to figure that out. This person definitely just doesn't want to get out of their comfort zone. They don't want to, more than likely, give up their addictions and their karmic situations, but they're also feeling that like pull back to you. And they want to get in your pants. Alrighty, so let's get some numbers and letters. They're mixed up together, so it's kind of loud. Oh, you guys got like way more than the other group. Okay, I don't know what the bracket is. So we have a W, an A, a U, a Z, a J, E, an I, or a line, I don't even know. A line, maybe this person has a cocaine addiction. E, we have a G, a C, an ampersand, and another A, an I, a P, an O, an 8. So this person could be a Scorpio, or they could be born in the 8th month, which is August. I think that's right. We have the number 1, so 18th could be an important date also. Okay, so as far as names go, so we have jaw. So this person could have like a really nice jawline. We also have, I'm seeing June, so definitely the summer months are being highlighted here. Maybe you met in the summer. We have a 0, so 180. Did a full 180. Maybe that's what they want to tell you, is like, I want to do a full 180. And you'll be like, okay. Oh yeah, here's another 0. P. Peace. Peace. They want to bring peace in the situation. Oh my god, I just saw WAP. Game. This person could be a gamer. Or they like to play mind games or have in the past. I do think this person's creeping on your social media. CW, I don't know. It could be like a college. I don't know, y'all. If you guys want to just figure these out. That's like what I'm seeing for you guys. But also like January, maybe January 8th of 2000 or January, I don't even know. Or August 1st of 2000. Okay, anyway guys, that's what I'm seeing for you. Hopefully that helped you guys understand your situation a little bit better. And let me know in the comments down below if it resonated. And I will see you guys in my next reading. I love you. Okay, so moving on to my Granny Smith Apple Aura Quartz. Let's see how your person is, well, what they're showing up like right now, what they feel about this connection, or how they perceive your connection, and how they feel about you, things they might say to you. Oh, I love the hummingbird spirit. You might be seeing hummingbirds, but this person could also just be a Leo. So it's the Leo card, but the song? What? They may be speaking to you through music. This person more than likely is a fire sign or a Taurus. Oh my lord, like these are really good energies here. Okay, so how are they perceiving the situation? Oh my lord. lot of blocked energies in this connection. And then how they feel about you. They definitely see you as a wise person, or like a high priestess. Or high priest. Okay, so we have the hangman at the bottom of the deck. So what do we need to know about this person's spirit? What should we know about this person? I'm not surprised to see relationship anxiety come out with the hummingbird. It's a very nervous energy. Bottom of the deck we have someone will love you, let me go. And I feel like that's coming from you. Okay. So let's just dive into kind of like how this person is. So first and foremost, this person is very fiery. They're very passionate. They are very grounded. They are, honestly, could be like some sort of like, not necessarily like entrepreneur, but like they definitely have like a very strong like sexual energy. So it's like creative energy. This person could be like a creative. I think this person is more than likely very attractive. They just seem to have a lot of vitality. Like this person is like a workhorse too. Like they're very dedicated to their job. I do think this person kind of is like, I mean, we have the Empress here, which is somebody who is, in traditional tarot, pregnant. Like, I think this person is, like, loves children. They're very good with children. And they could even be a teacher of children, I'm seeing here for some of you. This could be a feminine energy. Or, like a fiery woman who's, like, just very strong and, like, independent. Joyful, jovial, or if it's a man, it just could be like a very beautiful, like maybe even have some just like soft features to them that are just very attractive. I'm seeing Daggaz here, which is the rune of like breakthrough. So I do think this person is kind of achieving some success, in some regard, or headed towards achieving success, or they're very like oriented towards success. So yeah, oh my god, and we have sex equals power. So I think this person, it like has just like very strong control over their sexual energy. We have relationship anxiety, depression, not willing to change, toxic behavior, dismissive, avoidant, attachment, and I'm not what you need, you deserve better. So with dismissive, avoidant, attachment, this person has a fear of intimacy, and maybe even the only way that they know how to show intimacy is through sex or some form of physical means. Maybe even gifts with a Hierophant there. But this person is very like emotionally challenged, and they have some sort of behavior that they engage in that keeps them stuck kind of in a depressed state. And it's not even like, I'm not even really getting a sense that it's like full on depression, because I do think this person genuinely has like this like vitality about them, which is, it's hard to find in someone who's depressed, but maybe like their inability to break the addiction makes them depressed, or they just like, they could be like addicted to work and that makes them depressed because they're not willing to let it go, because they honestly, like dismissive avoidants have a tendency to throw themselves into work to avoid intimacy. And they recognize that this is not a behavior that like you're willing to put up with, or that you should even have to put up with, period. So maybe they are the ones saying, someone will love you, let me go, because they think that you deserve better. And, you know, there are quotes out there that's like, if a man tells you that you deserve better, believe him. Or you could do better, believe him. Because there's something, like, this person can't compromise. Maybe this person has a sex addiction. Because with the Taurus energy, it's a Venusian energy too. We have 2 strong Venusian energies. And it's almost like this person likes to just like pardon my like phrasing, but it like spread their seed. Because relationships give them anxiety. It's too hard for them to like connect like that intimately, like committedly. But they want children. So it's like, how do they achieve like both in a way? Oh, sorry guys, had to readjust. Oh, I forgot to pull this. Like what their overall like energy towards this connection is, or what is the overall energy of this connection, astrologically speaking. We got 2. There is a very strong element of sacrifice, and I was literally just saying, like thinking that, and then sacrifice came up. So this is more than likely a karmic relationship, because Neptune rules, okay, the message that came through is, I know I have to sacrifice this. I know that we have to, it's like that Chris Brown song, like, goodbye, like, and I know it's hard, but we got to do it, and it's killing me. Because there needs to be change. Like, change needs to occur. And with the Hangman here, like, there's so much Pisces energy. We have the Hangman here twice. I didn't even, like, I just felt like this needed to stay here from the last reading. But that was supposed to be your energy. And it's like, I feel like both of you guys are just so confused. Because on one hand, like, I mean, there are some, like, I mean, we have the 2 of Cups here. So, like, there was at least at some point you guys thought that you guys were, like, soulmates. But I think that it's a past life thing. And I think that you guys are both coming to terms with that you need to just let it go. Because it's not serving you. This is like a rejection is God protection sort of thing. So anyway, what's going on like in the connection, or what, like the overall energy is the 3 of Swords. So there definitely is, but it's in reverse. So I mean, there is healing coming through here, but we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Wheel in reverse, the 3 of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Swords in reverse. This is a raccoon. I always just like associate that with like dumpster divers. Like, I just feel like this person is a piece of garbage. But I mean, we're all on a different spiritual journey, but they could have just not have treated you well. And that makes me mad. But I do think this person, like, they just have, like, they're not emotionally mature. And this is a huge blockage for them. Like, their heart chakra most likely is like blocked off. And I think this person just doesn't like putting an effort into things either. Like I don't think this person has a hard time getting partners. So it's like they're not used to having to put in effort or change themselves or work for something. And it's like they just, yeah. It's like, I'm surprised the 4 of Cups isn't here. It's like apathy. Like, it's just, like, this person's very stagnant. Like, they're just happy doing what they're doing. Because to them, it really feels like, or it seems like there's like nothing wrong with it. I don't really like this energy. I don't like this message. And I just feel like they don't want to let go of their player ways. Anyway, so we have crying over spilled milk, fear of intimacy, what have I been saying? Anxious avoidant attachment, victim mentality, and walk away. Yeah, so I think you walked away, or they walked away. One of you walked away. And I don't even really think anybody's necessarily a victim in the situation. If anyone's playing the victim, I think both of you guys could be playing the victim, honestly. Because at the end of the day, I think it's kind of a wash. Like, I just don't think that you guys were, like, compatible right now. But this both makes you guys sad. Like, you guys don't, like, you didn't want it to end this way, obviously, but it's kind of like you guys both have intimacy issues in some form. Like, I think you could be more anxious avoidant and they're dismissive avoidant, and so their dismissive behaviors make you anxious. But it's like there's that push and pull. It's like when either one of you gets too close to the other one, you guys just freak out, like, and could even, like, lash out at each other. Like, the last two piles had, like, more, like, psychological behavioral patterns come through, and I'm not necessarily seeing this here. This is more like martyrdom, if anything, or, like, maybe, like, mind reading, like, you should have done this, like, you know, I like this, why didn't you do this, like that sort of thing. But at the end of the day, it's like, even if both of you guys had the blueprint for one another and, like, their love language, I don't really think that you guys could make it happen like that. Like, I think that it's just, and I do think there's probably, like, a significant amount of pain too that's kind of blocked both of you guys off. Pain from the past, and more than likely pain in the relationship, because hurt people, right? It's like you guys both need to walk away from the situation to find a new perspective, to gain a new perspective, and also find healing. And this is how your person views the situation. So they're obviously trying to come to terms with it, even though it breaks their heart. Like, they are heartbroken over the situation, because they really saw a future, and they're realizing, like, with that wheel in reverse, that it has to change, and potentially it might not ever come to fruition, which, although their feelings are immature and they clearly had a strong hand in this relationship not working out, it is like letting go of that fantasy, sacrificing the fantasy and surrendering it to the universe. This relationship for both of you guys is definitely a lesson in divine timing and surrendering your control, and realizing that you can't control another person's toxic behavior. You can't help someone heal if they don't want to heal. They have to want that for themselves. And I think this person's admitting that when they're like, I'm not what you need, you deserve better. Because they recognize they can't. And they're also not willing, at this time at least. Like, more than likely this person's going to need to hit some sort of, like, rock bottom, because this person does have a big ego. And they're usually getting what they want. But it's not fulfilling for them. Like, they also don't like being objectified, I don't think, even though they use it as a power. But I feel like this person's so detached from their emotions that they don't even recognize a good thing when it's placed in front of them, more than likely. Because they don't want to go deep. That's a dismissive avoidant trait. They don't want that kind of connection with someone, because it scares them. It gives them anxiety. It's like they don't know if they can perform emotionally. They can perform physically. But when it comes to, like, meeting someone else's needs, I think this person, like, is honestly kind of selfish. So how they're viewing you is, we have true twin flames. So they might think that you're a twin flame. So, I mean, if in that case, this could be like the runner chaser separation thing starting up. So you guys will both, like, you guys need to sacrifice this connection for now, but you guys have a chance of coming together in the future if you guys both choose on your divine free will to move it forward. I'm working on becoming a better partner for you. So this could be a message for them, but if you guys are twins, you guys are probably mirroring this to each other. And then I want to protect you. They want you to feel safe with them again, is what I'm hearing, because we do have PTSD here. So you could actually have some PTSD symptoms from this relationship. Because I think you were in a lot of confusion. Like, I think that there is a lot of confusion here, especially around, like, this person's actions, especially if they kind of just, like, seem to be more like a taker. And especially if, like, this person had, like, struggles with some, like, toxic behavior, it's like you could have, this could be weighing on, like, your self-worth in some way. We have you make me nervous. I definitely have said that. Fear-based. So yeah. And I think both of you guys kind of operate from that fear-based state. Like you guys both have a lot of healing to do. Yours might even be in regards to motherhood, or like either being a mother or your own mother. But they see you as someone who's just so burnt out. Like you are so fed up with this connection. Like you're at a loss, really. Like you just want to like chill and be admired right now. And they do see that. Like they do definitely admire you. They see you as somebody who is very self-sufficient and maybe even like psychic and wise, and you have a lot to give someone. But like I think that they also recognize that like you're burnt out, you need time away, you need healing, and they also recognize that they like, even though they want to protect you, you don't need someone to protect you. But that doesn't change the fact that they want to, you know? Because, I mean, these are lovebirds here. Like, you guys were lovebirds. Like, at some point, this relationship was really good, and then it just kind of... I really feel like this was probably destroyed by, like, this person, like, the other person's lack of, like, impulse control. Like I said, there could have been cheating involved here. Or... maybe even like sex became an issue. Like they tried to use sex as a power dynamic in your relationship. And it's like, why would you have to work for that? Like it's something that you should give to your partner, like because you love them. Like that, it's a form of intimacy. It's supposed to be intimacy. But because the intimacy is here, like the fear of intimacy, it's like their ideas around sex and what that means and what it like, why you should do it is wrong. So let me see if I can get like a sign. Aquarius. This person could be an Aquarius or have Aquarius strong in their chart. Which we do have the King of Swords here, so you could be an Aquarius. Either way, this person is seeing you as kind of somebody not to be fucked with right now. Like, do not come at me. Like, if you're going to approach me, you better come correct. Because, like, you might even be, like, in your emotions, and rightfully so, but, like, you're, like, the bringer of justice. Like, you're not trying to play right now. Like, you might even have, like, a petty side to you. And I mean, like, I wouldn't even blame you. Like, you're so burnt out. Like, so burnt out. Like, if anything, like, the sacrificing of this relationship is just better for your health. Like, no matter how sad it makes you, no matter how much you feel like this person took from you or, like, you lost in this connection. Or lost, like, when this person left or you left. Like, you guys both have a lot of work to do in order to become the type of person that could even maintain a healthy relationship. And you definitely need to address this PTSD. I would recommend seeking a counselor or, like, who specializes in EMDR, maybe even hypnosis. Especially with all this Neptune, this could be a past life connection too. So you might want to do, like, past life regression, which you can do that, like, by yourself, like, online. But they're really, like, Spirit's just really, like, wanting you to, like, address this. It's like, you know, it's not bad to have a diagnosis, you know, it's just, it's making you aware of the symptoms and what needs healing. And you deserve to live a life where, you know, you're not living in fear of being triggered all the time. And especially if this PTSD, like, relates to, like, some sort of, like, sexual abuse or abuse of power, or yeah, I kind of feel like it might be, like, rooted in self-worth, but it came, like, the trigger is something related to like sex. If that makes sense. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull your guys' initials. Hopefully that brought out some truth. Alrighty. Initials for group number 3. Oh, we have a charm in here. This is like I love these little, like, you might work with the Fae and not even know it, but fairies are very connected, like Celtic ancestry, you know, Gaelic, all that sort of stuff, but it's also just like airy fairy, you know, like you have a brightness about your spirit. Okay, so we have 4 and a 9 and a 0. W, E, E, A, T, S, S, and N. Okay, let's see if I can spell anything. This is reminding, like, Q is like, girl, I got a question for you. Can I get an answer? Yeah, 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 yeah. Like, this person probably more than likely communicates with you in the 5D, like sends you messages through music. So with the 4, that's what, January, February, March, April, and then 9, September. Oh, this is another Q. Not a 0. So either you could be 49. Highly doubt you're 94 and watching my channel. But this could also be April 9th or the 4th of September could be relevant dates. 4 plus 9 is 13 is 4. Somebody could be a life path number 4, life path number 9. Okay. Seat. Like, I really feel like this person just like wants to be like, okay, take a seat, like let's have a conversation. Seat is also just like, I mean, sitting down. We seat. New. Baby, come give me something new. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like, I do think this person wants a revival in this connection at some point. New seat. It's interesting. Somebody might have gotten a new chair. X is always, for me, it's like X, like a literal X. Oh my god. This is so, like, your energy. Like, anything this person says, you're just like, neat. Good job, bud. So, somebody might like to sew. Tea, somebody could be a tea drinker. Somebody could live near water. Maybe we also just have, I mean, it's like says what, so take it as it resonates. Nas, somebody might like to listen to Nas, if you guys know who that is. Ass. I literally have spelled wet ass. Okay. Oh, okay, I think I'm done. And this might be your guys' like fairy people tend to be very like witty and like funny like that, you know. Hopefully I didn't offend anyone. Anyway, that's what I'm saying for you guys. Group number 3. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in my next PickaCard. Okay, moving on to our final group with the green calcite. Let's see what is going on in your connection. So for our piles, we're going to do how this person is showing up, what they view your connection as being right now, and then how they're viewing you. This person has a lot to say. Okay, so I do think this person has gone through some really significant ending or shift in their personal life recently. That could have been with you. Definitely some major changes, like very major changes. How's this person viewing their connection? Wow. Okay. For some of you guys, this is a breakup. For sure. This big shakeup could have been your guys' breakup. Oof. You are powerful. You are a powerful being. Playa. Oops. Right now, this person is unawakened. They're a matrix runner. You could have left this person because they have a rebellious streak. This person probably likes to argue. This person thinks you're casting spells on them. Or using sex magic, or like somehow you bound them to you. Okay. Please have my babies. So yeah, definitely there's been an ending of probably a very, very forceful, sudden ending in this connection. All right. So, okay, so your energy in this connection right now is 8 of Cups. You have walked away. 5 of Swords and the Knight of Swords. You are honestly like... You're like, don't fuck with me. Do not fight with me. Do not come at me sideways. I am not in the mood. Okay. So let's go ahead and dive right in. So like I said, this is definitely a breakup or somebody who had a major ending with this 8th house energy, the 10 of swords, 3 of swords. Like, this is very, 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 I'm hearing tragic. And apparently it's kind of awkward. I do think this person has some sort of lifestyle difference, or there could be a difference in how you guys were raised. This can be as much as like maybe like you were brought up like, you know, with humble beginnings, and this person comes from, you know, family money. Or it can be that you want to live or are living a more holistic lifestyle, and this person wants to party. And that could be the case because we do have the player energy here. With octopus, I always see that as somebody who kind of has their tentacles in a lot of different areas, you know, like they octopus energy is really interesting because they can escape, very small spaces. Like, they're very like cunning, like they're very similar energy to like the fox. And they have teach me a lesson here. So it's like they feel like you're trying to teach them a lesson. This is like the Bryson Tiller song, if you've ever heard. Like, it's like, you just left town and you skated on me, like bounced, switched locations on me. Like, you might have literally moved away, blocked this person, and they're feeling it. Like, with the 10 of swords in reverse, it's like they, like, it doesn't get much worse than this. And then with this is awkward, we have the tower. So like, I don't know, maybe you caught them doing something and they were like, oh, like this is awkward, like trying to like brush it off or whatever. Or it could just be awkward now because like, like it just happened so suddenly. Now they're like, I don't know what to do with like all of these feelings. And then we have the King of Wands in reverse. So yeah, definitely like distorted masculine energies, especially with the Matrix runner, power struggles. This person has like you know, they just want to win, basically. They want to be seen, they want to be like, they want to have their ego stroked, but they are not happy right now, which is fine. They may put on a happy face with this Knight of Cups upright. Pink flamingos, you know, they're pretty majestic, cute animals and just, you know, trucking along in their life. But I also think this is not how this person wants to be seen. But they're also just like not happy. Like, this person, you rocked this person's boat. Like, this shook them to their core. And now they're left here with like this like indecision and like not knowing like what they're supposed to do with their lives. Cause like, I think that they kind of thought you would always be there and now like you're not. And they're like, well, shit. Like, I need to come up with a new plan. They do want you to know that no one compares to you. Like, take it as it resonates. And I mean, I think that could be like sexually and also like emotionally. Like, I don't think that this person's really had a connection like you. And that's kind of why they also like Teach Me a Lesson is also, that song is very like, he's aware that he deserves what came to him. Like, karma's a bitch. And that's also what the Wheel of Fortune's all about. It's about karma. Like, what you do comes back to you threefold. So, yeah, this person's not having a good time. They are stuck in the Matrix also, so they just probably feel really like alone. It's just sad. But I mean, clearly, I think they deserve it. So, they do want to. They are working towards becoming a better partner for you, because they do see like they want to see that future again with you. So however they're doing this, could be like self-help books or something. King of Swords research. Yeah, they're trying to gain clarity on like why they suck so bad. And Anyway, how they're viewing the situation is we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse. You could have even been married to this person and you were literally just like, I am so fucking done. And then we have oppositional defiance. So this person definitely has some form of like rebellious like streak. Oppositional defiance is like, this can also be like as institutional as like this person just wants to rebel against tradition in some sort of way, because with the Hierophant here in reverse, they could be, you know, kind of like the fuck the police sort of people. Because I think this person has a real big problem with their dad. And so authority figures just piss them off. They don't want somebody who like is trying to assume power over them, like, and that's why they have power struggles over here. So, and you are showing up here as the queen of swords. Like, I think in the past you were more than likely the Queen of Cups, but you've kind of given like that, like, love and passion just turned into depression, and now it's turned into like just go away. Like, it's kind of like how I'm feeling. Like, you're so done. Like, you just want to recover. You may even struggle with father issues as well, and maybe that's something that brought you guys together in the beginning, but now they've kind of like put themselves in a position, like, oftentimes when people have oppositional defiance, they will do sneaky things that make you, like, that bring out kind of like that, like, maternal or paternal, like, just parentified behavior, and then they're like, you're trying to control me, and it's like, well, you're acting like a child. Like, of course I am acting like I'm it's not even like you're trying to be a parent. It's like, clearly someone didn't do that job, and I'm sure you don't want to be doing that job, but it's like a responsibility thing. Like, this person probably just doesn't take responsibility for their actions either, and someone here could be struggling with an addiction. That could be something else that, like, you know, oppositional defiance people, like, it's the energy of like when you tell someone no and they want to do it more. But it's so weird because there's like a push and pull dynamic, because we have the Say You Won't Let Go, which is like a song, and it's like, say you won't let go, like, I knew I loved you then, na 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 na. Like, this person definitely has like deep feelings for you, but they just are kind of a shithead because they have daddy issues, and they don't want to be controlled, and they also don't want to see the truth, and they don't want to change, and they're saying that they're going to try to change, but like I said, they're unawakened, so they're doing research, or they could be seeing a therapist. That's possible. Either way, this person is just very rebellious, very immature, probably needy, but like not willing to give, a drain. Like, I'm getting like an energetic vampire. So how they're viewing you is they say they want to protect you. They see that you're getting some sort of psychic information, or like you're in tune like that. They feel very sexually attracted to you, because we have sexual tension. And they're seeing you as someone who's really strong. So we have the Strength card here. And also somebody who's like you may forgive, but you won't forget, and you're forgiving for your own good, not because you like appreciate this person's actions, or accept them even. But they see you as someone who's really graceful and elegant, and just very like a high priestess. I mean, we have the high priestess here upright. I feel like they see you as being like your energy is big in some way. Like, they're either feeling your energy as being big, or maybe you're getting some sort of recognition in some way. It's like, we do have the Star here, and I feel like they're seeing you as somebody who is in the public eye in some way, or is getting attention. And it's almost like they're so attracted to you that they're like with the sexual tension and sex magic and love spells, it's like they want to know if you like cast a spell on them, because they know like you're into that sort of shit. And like, yeah, it's just because they don't understand like why. I feel like they didn't expect themselves to be so like broken up about this situation. And we have trauma bond. So I do think that they recognize that they've caused trauma in this connection, and caused you trauma. And maybe they're thinking that you're seeing this connection as like not spiritual and more trauma. Like maybe you've been working on addressing your like inner wounds, and like you recognize that this connection was brought into your life to address your childhood trauma in regards to your parents. And that's kind of what you're like, I've learned the spiritual lesson, I'm moving on. And I think that they also see that your friends and family don't approve of this connection with them. And they may feel like you have dismissive avoidant attachment, but I don't even think that you have dismissive avoidant attachment. What I'm getting is more like you're dismissing this person because they no longer serve you. And it's not like you never had feelings for this person, because I definitely see that you did. You just got fed up and you had to transform out of that energy. And so maybe they just see you as being like short with them or dismissive. Maybe you don't even reply. Maybe you block them. You're avoiding them. But they want to be there for you. Like they want to protect you in some sort of way. This is almost like the type of situation where like an ex is like, I know I'm not bad for you, but or I'm not good for you, but can we still be friends? Just so they can try to exert some sort of control or know what you're doing or that sort of thing. It's a very controlling energy. I don't like it. Because in a way, when you left, you took their sunshine away, and they know why you did it, but it still doesn't make them happy, But like I said, this person's immature. It's almost like they have the mentality of a 13-year-old. And they're just replaying childhood trauma. And they put you in a compromising situation that played on your more than likely already present childhood wounds, and that was traumatic for you. And they don't blame you for leaving because of that. Yeah. I wonder what kind of is this person going to take action? I think I only did this for the first pile. No. We have the Hangman, because they don't know what to do. They don't know how to approach you. They don't know what to say to you. Yeah. But it's almost kind of just they realize that they're just going to have to sit in their love for you, and kind of almost I feel like they're trying to breach you telepathically, because there was a High Priestess just then again, and the Star, and the Ace of Cups, Six of Swords. They want to move into a new beginning with you, but I think that you're pretty much I'm getting the sense that you're done. Whether or not you still have love for this person, I think you realize that you're traumatized and you need space. And like I said, you can forgive, but elephants here, they don't forget. They have the strongest memories. And I feel like you also have some form of sacred knowledge, kind of that you shouldn't let this person back in your life. You could be advising someone, or you could be, a reader yourself or something like that. I feel like this person abuses their spiritual powers. Or they just straight up don't acknowledge the divine wisdom. It's I don't know. It's just such an immature energy. That's kind of just the best way to put it. Lots of sexual chemistry here, though. It still exists. They still think that, they're the best, or you're the best they ever had. Alright, so let's grab some initials. Baby, you're my everything. You all I ever wanted. So what's coming to mind? Okay, so we have F. D, that's divine feminine energy. I feel like you're stepping into your power. And then we have E, R, U, 8. So yeah, the sex was probably fire. Ampersand. I need to take those out of there. I don't know why. I'm gonna grab you guys a few more. G. K. There are an S, an M, MGK. Machine Gun Kelly, you guys might like him. We have July and August, or somebody could be life path number 7 or life path number 8. I'm seeing Karen, even though we're missing an N. Cass, Dare, that's interesting. Make, this person might want to make you something, or maybe you're like good at making things, like crafting things. There's FU. It's like, fuck you, and you, and you. I hate your friends, and they hate me too. It's that Black Bear song. We have Mask. Yeah, this person definitely wears a mask. We have Mark. So yeah, I mean, you definitely made a mark on this person's heart, that's for sure. Dark. I'm afraid of the dark. You can leave me here. Don't want to love and fear. That song's all about, like, choose wisely. Like, my love's too good to be played with. I can't do another year on the same shit. I love that song. Like, if you have to choose, basically, you must not want me. My love's too good to be played with, so. REM, I'm definitely getting, like, you more than likely see this person in your dreams, or they see you in their dreams. There's definitely a 5D connection here. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys, pile number 4. Hopefully that was helpful and enlightening and insightful. If you guys want to book a reading with me, please hit me up on my website or through email, and I'd be more than happy to get that done for you. So I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next PickaCard. Bye!